Yeah, and a lot of credit to all the guys because there's a lot of moving parts right now, and to find a way to win is the most important thing. I thought Kemba, Julius, not feeling his best, but just playing tough and Kemba making plays. I thought Alec was great for us, playing huge minutes. You can't say enough about what Mitch did. That's his best game right there. It's a monster game, big play after big play. I don't want to overlook what Taj did. Taj is playing 3, 4, sometimes 5. Those were big minutes. I thought Wayne went in there, gave us good minutes. Dot went in. He just got here today, got in there and played well. We had, Nerls got in there. He got hit with a ball at halftime, so it's that it set us back a little bit, but Mitch stepped right in and played huge for us. But big plays down the stretch, coming making big shots, all that stuff, and we needed all of it. We took a hit to start the fourth, but you got to be able to take a punch and find a way to win, and that's what we did.
Tom, you mentioned Mitch.
Yeah.
The kind of game they had, especially in that fourth quarter with a couple of really at both ends of the court,
Yeah.
giving you guys a lot of energy. Is that what you're looking for from him?
Yeah, it's just on both ends of the floor, as you mentioned, the offensive rebounding is huge. The pressure on the rim, huge. I thought Kemba found him on the lob, in that sort of gets him going too, and so and then protecting the rim. He and Nerls give us elite rim protection, and that's how right now that's how we have to play. We just have to find a way to win.
Feels like every time we talk to you about Mitch now, we talk about his conditioning in some capacity. Tonight, though, he had so many moments, not just around the rim, but on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Like times where he just had to move. Is he looking better to you in that
Yeah,
respect?
and he was out for a very long period of time, so I think he's made a conscious effort to get into better shape. He's put extra work in, and he's finding his rhythm. It's a lot of this is, for a big guy like that, it's timing, rhythm, conditioning. It's all of the above, and you're asking him to be the anchor of the defense, communicate, multiple effort plays, cover up for mistakes, and you can't do that unless you're in great shape. So it's something that we have to continue to work on. But he's gifted in a lot of ways that can make your defense really good. And so I thought Evan, same thing. He's found a good rhythm. Um, his shooting is invaluable to us. And at the end of the game, when you have uh, Alec and Kemba and Evan, you got 3 guys that could go off the dribble. And then when you put Julius in those plays and the pick and rolls, he commands so much attention. It opens up the floor. And then we just got to trust each other, and that's what I liked. I liked the plays that we made for each other, and when we spray the ball out like that, and you get good rhythm shots, you're going to make those.
He started the second half. What went into that choice?
Pardon?
Mitch started the second
Yeah, I thought I mentioned it earlier. Like Nerls got hit with something, and so they were flushing his eye. He couldn't see, so that was good fortune or misfortune that ultimately turned out to be good fortune because Mitch got on a roll. But obviously, Nerls being in there is huge for us. Like, and those guys, what they're doing at the rim is special.
Back to Evan, are you seeing his game being a little bit more aggressive offensively or being more
Yeah,
defensive?
yeah, and I think he and Julius are really starting to develop a real good chemistry, and so sometimes things take time, but he's finding his rhythm, and it's obvious when you push the ball up the floor, you got to get stops to do that, and those threes are great rhythm threes for him, and oftentimes that's what gets him going. But then I think it's also important for us when we do get into the half court to play with speed there too, to not play slow. So when we do that, we usually can, create good shots for each other. But if we play slow, we're going to have problems.
When you talk about finding a way to win, is that kind of just what it is right now? You can't practice, guys are in and out, probably lineups haven't played together with each other, you just got to go out there and sort of learn it on the fly?
Yeah, like so you go with, when the new guys are out there, you have a much smaller package. You don't want to overload them. You want to make sure that you can function. And so you give them a basic, and they get teaching tapes, and they're spending a lot of time with the coaches, going through things, and we'll make sure that we continue to work with them. And you need everyone, so just get in there and get the job done.
We've talked a lot about Kemba's professionalism.
Yeah,
A couple
yep.
weeks. He's giving you 50 points now in these 2 games.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, terrific. So big shot making, very creative off the dribble. So it was excellent.
Tom, you've had, it doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened a couple times now where like they'll put a wing on Noel and then
Yeah,
Higgins
yeah.
guarding Julius.
Yeah.
How do you like your guys to attack in those sorts of situations?
Well, we often talk about flopping positions because we know. So I would just say 4 or 5 flop. So they're just switching positions. So that's why it's important for everyone to know multiple positions. The same thing could happen with the wings. Sometimes you'll see that with size on a point guard. So everyone has to be ready to flop position. So there's a segment of practice where guys are they're taking every position. So I feel it's a good way for them to learn. And what we're seeing is a lot of switching now. So how do we attack the switches? And so we got to get comfortable with everyone understanding what positions there are out there and what we're looking to do.
Tommy hadn't won a home game in almost a month, like 5 games.
Appreciate you pointing that out.
No, but just how important is it for you guys to get
That's great. No, it's vital. It's vital. We got to play. We got to play a lot tougher here. I think being in New York, you're going to get every team's best shot. I know what it was like on both ends. When I was here in the '90s, what that was like, and then when I was coaching an opponent, I know how the players feel about coming to play in Madison Square Garden. It's a special place, so you're getting their best shot. So, we got to be ready for that challenge. We got to find a way to win games.
Tom, has anything in the last 2 games changed your evaluation of Kemba and where he might fit in going forward?
Oh yeah, to me, I have to base it on what the players are doing right now. So, whoever gives us the best chance to win, you're going to be in there, and then performance matters. If you're playing well, right, you're going to be in there. That's the way it works, and I love Kemba. And my job is to do what's best for the team. And so he's playing great basketball, right? All the credit in the world to him. But the team winning is the most important thing. When we win, yeah, it's great.
Can you talk about Evans' defense on Cade Cunningham tonight?
Yeah, no, when Evan is locked in and focused, he's capable of playing very good defense. And that's what we need from everyone. Our margin of error is small, and if we don't shoot the ball well, if we play great defense and we rebound the ball and we take care of it and we don't turn it over, we're going to be in position to win. So I want all our players to be two-way players. And obviously his strength is his ability to put the ball in the basket, but he's capable of playing great defense.
What are you seeing with Alec in the starting lineup versus RJ?
It's Alex, he's just the versatility, and obviously we miss RJ, so, and that's what I love about Alec is you can start Alec, you can bring Alec off the bench, you could play him at 4 different positions, and he's the ultimate pro. He understands what every position is, whatever you ask him to do, the team is always first. He's willing to sacrifice for the team, and you can't ask for anything more from a player. So it's special, and we're looking forward to getting our guys back, and we miss RJ, but this is part of the NBA. When someone's out, the next guy has to get in there and get the job done.
All right, thanks, Tibbs.
Yeah, thank you.